I pray that I never do anything so outlandish that y'all eat me up on TikTok. Because, baby, the way y'all eating up Brnee, like, I know she ready to just shut it down. She done got to the point where you can't even comment on her videos no more. She is so over it. Because, baby, y'all ain't even giving her no breather room. First, it was the not need video. Then it was the...
Hey! Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. What? Latte. What? Latte. Hands up if you ready for the real.
Hobby Lobby jacket video. Now it's the mukbang video. Like, girl, TikTok is done with you, boo. You might as well go ahead and find you another calling, because TikTok is done with you. You done went and did the wrong thing with the wrong man, and you could tell even Tim about sick of her now. And it's over. One person on here calling her Barney, not even Brenay. Like, girl, trying to find a new calling Brnee, because I feel like your time here on TikTok is done. Girl, trying to find a new calling Brnee, because I feel like your time here on TikTok is done.
Hey y'all, today we definitely going to be getting into Brnee, aka Miss I Take Your Man. Let's get into the fact of Brnee ruining anything that she had going for her on the internet as far as social media goes. When it comes down to it, anybody that still supports her, I don't really know what for. Because at the end of the day, Brnee can't even keep her comments on social media, baby, because people don't have anything good to say when it comes to Brnee because of the part she chose to play. But we're going to get into this content, baby.
So watch this.
To take it a step further, I started playing along with their game. She wanted to hit me with we get back home after Martin Luther King weekend. She hit me with she want to start bringing guys over. I'm like, nah, if you gonna be with him, you can bring him over. They do that.
He said they do that. So she wanted to bring guys. Let me tell you what's gonna mess her up in this right here, in that statement that he just made. He said that she said she wanted to start bringing guys around, and he said, no, you talking about Tim. He calling a spade a spade. Yes, to him, guys. Listen, she said guys.
Not Brnee telling Devon she's going to start having guys come over to the house. The nerve of she to be telling her husband, baby, she's about to be having guys coming over, knowing the only person she was talking about was $2 Tim with the hips. That's it, friend. But at some point in time, Devon started playing the game with them. Like, okay, you think I'm a fool? We gonna see how this go. You gonna start bringing guys over to the house? Yeah, okay. Do you mean Tim? Let's get back into it.
So he said, no, if you talking about Tim, bring Tim. And he said she does that. So if it was never about Tim, why is it that Tim was the only person who was at the house, coming over to the house? Clock it. Why it wasn't different guys coming over? Why is it that you walked dead into that? He said what he said. Listen, he said they wanted to play games, so I started playing along with her game. So she hit me with this. Let's rewind it.
She wanted to hit me with we get back home after Martin Luther King weekend. She hit me with she want to start bringing guys over. I'm like, nah, if you gonna be with him, you can bring him over. They do that.
So watch this.
To take it a step further, I started playing along with their game. She wanted to hit me with we get back home after Martin Luther King weekend. She hit me with she want to start bringing guys over. I'm like, nah, if you gonna be with him, you can bring him over. They do that.
He said they do that.
The people is not falling for the swollen eye from the pineapples, y'all. The people is not falling for the bullish. when Brnee say that her eyes were swollen from pineapples. No. What would be the odds that her eye and his hand would be messed up within the same week? Now you tell me.
Tim is putting his hands on Brenay. She did not get no swollen eye from no pineapples. Not to mention when she decided to come out here and tell us first, because she's talking about, oh, she didn't want the internet to put no narratives together, so she came and cleared the air to us first. Why was it in black and white? Why was the video in black and white? Already knew people were going to say, oh, that swollen eye did not come from pineapples. My whole thing is this. Akira already confirmed that Tim gets domestic. He gets like that. He gets that angry. He gets that aggressive. He will put holes in the wall, do all types of crazy ish. And you're telling me that Tim supposedly has a messed up wrist now too? So you telling me out of nowhere, you got a swollen eye, he got a messed up wrist, and y'all was in that house tumbling and tussling? It sounds like y'all got aggressive towards each other. Because I can see Brnee right now. And we already know Brnee put hands on Devon, so why the fuck wouldn't she put them on Tim? Y'all, I hope he not in that house beating that girl. I just hope he not in that house beating that girl. But I will not put it past him at all.
Not the fact Brnee thought she was going to be able to come to this internet with some couples content when she doing it with a stolen husband. I don't think the people really is going to approve of you two as a couple, knowing how it is that y'all got together in the first place. Did we forget that you are still going to court for this case? No, it's a no for me. If you made it this far in the video, drop a purple heart for your girl, Latte World. Okay, let's get back into this content.
A difference. I'm trying to brainstorm some things and trying to figure out what I want to do as far as like my YouTube channel, because like I said, I want to get a new camera. I'm thinking about going a different route than what I was going the first time, because I wanted to get I wanted to invest into a really good quality camera. Actually, I want to get 2 cameras, one for a vlog, a new vlogging camera. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, so I want to get a new vlogging camera, and then get another camera so where like baby and I do our other videos, because y'all know we have a channel as well, but of course like we haven't been posting on there due to 1, laziness, 2, because the cameras broke. Every single time we would film a freaking video, y'all, we would literally have to keep going and touching the camera, turning the camera back on, because it cuts off on its own, and that was so frustrating. So that's another reason why that's honestly one of the main reasons why we stopped filming. It wasn't just because of laziness, because we can easily just brainstorm what type of videos that we want to do, but that was the main thing. So get another camera for that, but I'm thinking about going a different route. I know I saw some of y'all suggestions for the cameras and stuff, in which I have to go back and look and see, because I believe I screenshotted some. So yeah, but it is 4:09 right now, and we just vibing at this moment. So, but yeah, y'all, I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired, honestly. I'm sleepy. My hair's a mess. Oh, I showed y'all my wig, and I'm so freaking excited, yo. I'm so excited to put that wig on. I feel like I haven't worn a curly wig in so long, so you know it's tea when you see the 2 fingers touching. Period. I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm just yapping. I know. That's what I do best. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come to y'all and let y'all know what was tea and what was going on, even though it's really nothing too crazy. Ouch. I want to go to the Asian market. Every time I'm being Cary, I be thinking about going, and I think I want to go. But yeah,
I like women that can walk. I like women that can talk. Read. I like women that know how to stay in their place. I like women who don't cheat. I like women that want to spend $25,000 on me.
And not for nothing, Tim be straight clowning Brnee. $2 Tim with the hips, straight be clowning sis. He always making her the butt of his jokes, okay? The way he look at her is not like it's with love in the eyes. It's like it's with disgust in the eyes. Always making jokes about her weight or something of that nature. Like, I'm confused. How you marry somebody you not even into? That's the type of stuff money make you do?
How can you eat that and you're knowing your hands gonna be sticky?
They just keep knocking down the sun.
Brnee either always saying she tired or she looking tired. Either she saying she exhausted or she looking exhausted. Maybe it's from her following Tim around every damn where. Maybe if she sit herself down somewhere, she will actually get the rest that she needs. Or maybe she can actually put some better content out on social media, to say the least. But everywhere Tim go, Brnee wanna go. So I guess that would make you tired, huh? If everything you... Wait, she spends most of her time in the car. She could lay the seat back and take a nap. Since she wanna follow him around like that. No, but that's the reason why you tired, sis. You running out of gas from following $2 Tim with the hips.
Brnee looked tired as shit at 8:15 in the morning because she felt compelled that she had to drag her ass out of bed because Tim wanted to go fishing. Here's the thing, I'm 43. I sometimes forget with Brnee that she is still just in her 20s. Like I forget that this is still a fairly young girl in her 20s and hasn't got out of that being male-centered mindset. I guess I just forget that from time to time. Because what the fuck, it would not be me if it was a weekend. First of all, Brnee doesn't work a 9 to 5, so only someone who doesn't work a 9 to 5 thinks 8:15 is fucking early. Girl, 8:15, I'm already clocked into my job for about 20 minutes at that point, so I can't relate. But also, at my big age, I cannot relate to foregoing things that I need to do, things that I want to do, to get dragged along because my man had a hobby or something he wanted to go do and I don't want to do it. She's still young. She still hasn't clicked with her for obvious reasons that you don't have to be in Tim's space all the time. Now, obviously, a part of that has to do with she knows how she got him. And if you know how you got him, you'll not really know a moment's peace. You know, like every time he wants to take a quick trip to the gas station at 8:00 at night, there you are, you've got to be there, got to watch him. And only someone who's got some sort of guilty conscience knowing the trickery, it's now causing you to now have to monitor him. And also because he needs your debit card, clearly. And again, part of that is because Brnee has that spirit about her, but also she's still this fairly young person in her 20s, and young women in their 20s, and I was probably the same, truth be told. I mean, I never stole a married man. Wouldn't do that, but I'm saying, like, when you're a girl in your 20s, you manifest yourself and pour yourself into a man. So, like, everything that they do or want you to do, you feel like this thing, you have to do it. Girl, you don't have to fucking do it. That's not how you gain followers on your platform. There was a time, Brnee, before Tim was not in your wheelhouse, and you seem to have did pretty well. But now you're trying to make couples content happen, and it's just not going to happen. You don't have to sit in a Walmart parking lot at 8:15. Why you even recorded this is beyond me, because this whole video, I guess, is supposed to be relatable. To me, it's a big fucking nothing burger. There's just... What's enjoyable about watching you being tired in a car at 8:15 with no 9 to 5 job? Why would I find that relatable, Brnee? It's not relatable. Watching Brnee
sent her a message. The message yesterday, Akira posted this picture and said basically she doesn't think she's going to be able to make it to the due date. And some of us aunties out here in the world, we just think it's the most adorable thing ever. A little while later, though, it made its own post. And in this post done on Snapchat, someone allegedly sent her a message. The message from Juke said, "He love you so much, this man will unalive for you." This is so damn cute. We have been saying before, and we'll continue to say it, that we believe Brnee authors her own messages and comments because she likes to post to her thoughts, post to her purpose, right? And since we know, in our opinion, that she looks at everything Akira does, because there's an open cyberstalking case that is against Brnee for what she has been doing to Akira, in our opinion, this is just another example of it, and a dangerous one, might I say. The word "this" indicates that whoever allegedly wrote this is almost saying like it's her and Tim. This man indicates he would be right there. Brnee messed up on that one. It should have said, "He love you so much, he will unalive for you." But this indicates that it's you, Brnee. She responded, "Absolutely, and thank you so much." First of all, we've seen no indication that he loves and or will unalive for you. Let me tell you what we have seen indications of. First of all, that you did not get your Lilo and Stitch birthday cake that you wanted, okay? That you had to go to Walmart to purchase your own cake, okay? Then we saw, based off of your content, that you were in 5 and below and you're walking down the aisle. And then you say, "Look, baby, they put the Valentine's Day stuff up." The man didn't even look your way, okay? We see all indications that he is bought and paid for, but no indication that he loves you so much or that he will unalive for you. What we have seen based off of recent court reports and things of that nature is that he walks around with a pew-pew and that he claims that he and you received DT. The thing about that, though, when asked based off of what you and him feel, that the children would probably be dealing with the same thing, despite a very serious report about one of the children, he said no, okay? But he's walking around with a pew-pew, so much so that during the alienation of affection hearing, he accidentally carried one in and currently hasn't charged for that, okay? We don't know why Timmy wants to carry a pew-pew around so much, and to be honest, we don't care. What we do care about is Akira's safety, okay? And this is my way of alerting the police, okay? I want to talk to other people because I am seeing, and a lot of people are very upset about what they're saying, and with due, I understand. But I need you to understand a couple of things. Brnee has backed herself into a corner. Brnee had every opportunity not to be.
They want to have a baby so bad she can taste it. And now that Akira is having this new baby, I know it's driving her crazy. Okay, she making it seem like she having all type of symptoms. Like no girl. Okay, and God don't bless no mess. So if you think that you're going to get a baby in the midst of all of this, I'm sorry to say, I don't think it's going to be happening, baby. And I'm happy that Devon didn't get caught up either. Because the trifling of it all. Say what now? Say what?
Gross with Tim when she decided he was hers. Personally, she did Akira a favor in that regard, because in my opinion, this is one of the grossest men I've ever seen, in my opinion. Okay. Brnee did this, and as a result, Brnee lost the alienation of affection case, and now she owes $1.75 million, which means everything that she does in terms of monetary value is pretty much Akira's money. You can consider her working for Akira and Associates, I like to say anyway. Okay. So Brnee literally needs people to be heated and angry to go over to her socials so that she can get paid. She's creating low value content, low energy content sometimes where she doesn't even get out of the bed, like the one I showed you earlier. And so she wants to use us for her engine. Okay. It's okay to be aware, especially if you are following this. But it is not okay to be so consumed where you are so angry, where your head hurts, that you are taking any of this on, this, that, and the third. Brnee is getting her due. I've said before a million times that it's up for bullies. And apparently North Carolina understands it some way, because Amoy was arrested for cyberstalking. And when he kept on saying that he's like Brnee, which I don't understand, Brene's about to have her accounts garnished, he ended up having to go back to the jail again for violating that. And in my opinion, the same thing will happen when Brnee continues to do what it is she does. Yesterday,
Not the only one that's I know I'm not the only one that's been wondering, why have Tim been taking Brnee fishing so much lately? Knock knock, it's me again, and of course I got some tea again. So I know for a fact Tim has been taking Brnee out fishing a lot lately. And I know I'm not the only one that's been wondering, why in the hell is Tim taking Brnee fishing so much, so frequently? Like, sometimes even twice in one day. Sometimes even twice in a day. Make that make sense.
Brnee is never going to feel happy or comfortable or secure within her relationship, because you know the old saying, the way you get them is the way that you lose them. And she know the dirty things that her and $2 Tim did before they actually got together, friend. And she knows that if he was willing to do it with her, what would make another female any different, friend? So I guess she feel if she trip trap with him every place that he goes, that will slow him down in his hoeing ways. But Brnee, sis, I don't even know how to explain it anymore. Like, I say what now? Say what now? So you willing to sit in cars as long as you can be wherever this man is at, huh, friend? You saying that you exhausted, maybe you should sit down and stop following.
Kids that are not. So Bernasty made a post on Facebook and basically said that she did not know the meaning of what being a wife was until now, and that it's more than taking care of kids that are not hers. Remind y'all, them ain't your kids. What is you talking about, Bernasty? But anyways, you was with a provider. You was a stay-at-home wife that didn't have to do anything but focus on your career. Let's talk about it. Devon took care of home. So now you're with a man where you have to provide everything. That's totally different. Not only do you have to be a wife, but you have to be the head of the house. It's a big difference. You didn't know that, Bernasty? You went from a wife being provided for to a wife that provides. You promised Timmy with the hips that you was going to take care of him. Did you or did you not? I'm sure he wants everything that you fucking promised. Then Bernasty proceeds to get on Snapchat, and then she posts this. How have you grown in this situation? Because if you ask me, reality is really settling in. You believed in your husband so much, you would get him a lawyer. But you know he's not going to win the case, right? Because you didn't win the case. You claim that you lost everything. You're in $1.75 million of debt, and you can't get him a lawyer, but you might as well, because what else do you have to lose? Literally, you've lost everything. What else do you have to lose? The least that you can do is probably get him a lawyer with the little change that you have left. Because if anything, them hips is going to stand behind you because he has no other choice. Then she gonna post this. I'm starting to think Bernasty only want to have a baby to prove a point. And then she's going to be stuck with the point because Timmy with the fucking hips is going to do her the same way he did Akira. But I can assure y'all, Bernasty is not fucking pregnant. That's all that spinach and that motherfucking salmon and pasta that she be fucking making, and she need to go ahead and fart and just let it out because ain't no damn. So Bernasty.
Hi guys. Yeah. I'm just coming to show y'all, keep y'all updated on how my day is going to go. Yeah, I'm just so excited. Today is Valentine's Day. So I had to do my nails and everything. I had to go get the same dress as Akira. Everything, my balloons, it's just flying away. I don't know why it's doing that to me. But yeah, as y'all can see, the insulin resistant neck is acting up. My PCOS. It's making my beard get a little dark and everything, I'm so excited to look like Akira. Oh, babe, hold on. Babe is texting me. He's telling me to get ready, but I'm already ready. I already got, I got my junk nails. I did them today. My balloon. No. Which one is this one? Oh, that's Tim. Okay, that one can flow. That one can go. But this one says, I love Akira. Don't tell her. Because every time I call my social media, you guys always be like, oh, you try to look like her. I am, but don't tell her. I am. But y'all, I'm going to keep y'all updated. I'll see y'all later. Hi guys. Yeah. I'm just coming to show y'all, keep y'all updated on how my day is going to go. Yeah, I'm just so excited. Today is Valentine's Day. So it was either Friday or... So Brnee and Devon had a hearing this morning at 9 a.m. And Miss Robinetta Jones, who is the attorney representing Devon, she was there. Brnee nor an attorney was there on her behalf. And it looks like this hearing was done via WebEx, so that really is confusing me on why she was not there if she did not have to go in person. Now, this was for the post-separation support and the settlement and distribution. So the judge stated on the first count for post-separation support that that's going to be continued. However, on the second count for the S&D, that should have an order filed today. So we should find out some information regarding it today. I was trying to wait to do this video, waiting for it to upload, but it hasn't uploaded as of yet. Now, I did go back and check to see if there had been anything turned in for her and Akira's situation, and I still don't see those interrogatories filed as of yet. Now, I do know the deadline for that was either Friday or Saturday, but as of right now, nothing is in the system. Now, she could have mailed it on the exact date so it could be post-dated for the date showing when she submitted it. However, when those come in or when the new court orders come in, I will let you all know. So Brnee and Devon had a hearing this morning at 9 a.m. and Miss Robinetta Jones, who is the attorney representing Devon, she was there. Brnee nor an attorney was there on her behalf. And it looks like this hearing was done via WebEx, so that really is confusing me on why she was not there if she did not have to go in person. Now, this was for the post-separation support and the settlement and distribution. So the judge stated on the first count for post-separation support that that's going to be continued. However, on the second count for the S&D, that should have an order filed today. So we should find out some information regarding it today. I was trying to wait to do this video, waiting for it to upload, but it hasn't uploaded as of yet. Now, I did go back and check to see if there had been anything turned in for her and Akira's situation, and I still don't see those interrogatories filed as of yet. Now, I do know the deadline for that was either Friday or Saturday, but as of right now, nothing is in the system. Now, she could have mailed it on the exact date so it could be post-dated for the date showing when she submitted.
Okay, so
hold on. Wait a minute. Where's my phone?
That's Milo at the bottom of the steps. Hello, Milo.
He on the phone.
So this is downstairs. Woo woo. Looks cute. Leave Milo.
Tim took the couch. Tim took the $3,000 couch. Tim took the $3,000 couch. Tim took the couch. Y'all, she didn't have that on the thing. She didn't.
Look. Milo. Stop it. Milo.
Scratching up the chair.
Nice. Look. Hey. Bella somewhere over there, but this is what my downstairs kind of look like. Good morning. It is.
This is the video. Listen. Oh my gosh.
8.
This is out. Listen. Tim left the house March 5th of 2024. This is y'all, we ain't made it to March 24, 2026. That's why it says a year ago, because it's literally, this is March 24. This is before the date of him and Akira's separation. He took the kids' bunk bed and he took the couch.
Okay, so
Girl, hold on. Wait a minute. Where's my phone?
That's Milo at the bottom of the steps.
I never gave you fugly. I always give you face. With and without makeup. Your girl is fine, just admit it. Cause you know you want to. Ugly, I never gave you stale. I never gave you fugly. I always give you face. With and without makeup. Your girl is fine, just admit it. Cause you know you want to.
ITSLATEWORLD sovereignty. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in ITSLATEWORLD. It's all love, but a lot of world. Hey, for my words to the key of life. Let me tell my soul is sham, but the sea of life. I mean time with the face on my peer side. I be sent me either sides, I'm the speed of night. Lies rushing on my head, it's feel like I'm right away. All these slipping up and tellers wanna tend to know it. On a try to my head, but I try to fall back. That's the more for the sidekick. I'm doing this with the last souls I'm chasing. I getting on my ways in the spray.
Brenay, you going to jail. You definitely going to jail. Like, before I make my think pieces, just so y'all know, I go through and do my little detective work. I've looked at video after video after video. I've never seen this girl with no almond-shaped nails. Never. Y'all gotta think, Akira don't be getting on here to just like show stuff off and stuff like that. She just get on here and show like her everyday life and when she get her little nails done. And it's sad for the people, this girl that she says she got blocked. You're always doing exactly the same thing. But you thought we weren't gonna notice because you did white tips? But yeah, you going to jail. And I don't wish that on nobody, but this shit is sad. This shit is really, really sad. And Akira just over there just loading her folder up for when y'all go back to court. You have a cyber stalking charge. baby. Even if it was a coincidence that you did your nails the same, I would have went home and took them bitches off as soon as I see she had them. Brenay, you going to jail. You definitely going to jail. Like, before I make my thing.
Okay, so I'm going to open up the cane sauce. Sorry, I don't have, like, those mount things for your car, so, because I normally don't eat in my car. Is the sauce okay? I'm going to try the sauce first. I feel like I had this sauce before. Okay. This is what they hype about. Let's try the coleslaw. Okay. There's like
Well, Brnee, all I can say is I think you gotta find another hobby, baby. Because the way you done ruined your name on the internet streets, I don't think you're going to find anybody that's in good support of you, baby. Because everybody disagrees with the activity that they have seen. So for you and $2 Tim, I think it's time for y'all to take y'all relationship off the internet. I'm just being honest with you. If you don't have no friends, then I'm going to be the friend to tell you. That wasn't a good look for you, and it ain't a good look for you now. Now, the thing for me is Tim kids will get older one day, friend, and they will look and see all of these situations that done played a part in the way that y'all played on their mother's top. And with that being said, the way you try to play with them on a consistent basis, I don't think that they're going to like you or like it. And they may not even like their father after this. But this is my opinion. You understand? Educational purposes only. Say what now? Because there's a lot of Brenays running around. We just got to see this one play out. So listen, once again, if you made it this far in the video, do that famous fool for your girl Tay. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, baby. And drop a unicorn in the chat. Yeah, do that. And your girl Tay is out. And you already know it's never bye, but always see you later.
Hey! Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Loud Tay. What? Loud Tay. What? Loud Tay. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. Loud Tay. What? Loud Tay. Hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in the style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
If you rock with the truth, say her name. Truth telling energy on display. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Hold up.
Yeah.
Truth teller. Unicorn energy.